I bought a watch on the secondary market, and it was definitely a new experience for me. I was also quite nervous because I didn't want to get scammed, lose my money, get a replica, get a fake. The reason why I went gray is because the watch that I have here is no longer in production. I had asked my AD to see if they could get one. This was at the beginning of this year, and they tried to get one. They called around, they called their Tudor representative, and after not getting any answers for about a month or so, they found out that the watch was discontinued and they weren't going to sell them anymore. And then lo and behold, in Watches and Wonders, their website got updated and that watch was no longer on their website. Needless to say, I was super bummed, and I didn't know what else to do, and I really, really wanted this watch. So I looked around and was like, you know what? I'll give it a shot. I'll go gray, see what happens. There were some scratches on it, even though the watch was advertised as unworn. When I talked to the seller, they said that it must have happened when customs opened it, searched and looked at it and inspected it. Whether they were telling the truth, I don't know. However, after telling them about this issue, they were willing to refund part of my purchase price so that I got a discount, which I was fine with because at the end of the day, I'm going to end up scratching the watch as well. And while it's a bummer, this is part of buying gray and buying secondhand that I felt I needed to just accept. So without further ado, let me go over this watch. So one cool thing about this box is that it's a little bit different. The other Tudors that I've gone over had a smaller box. When you open this one and we look inside, we actually see a different style of the main box, and it is very glossy. It's like piano black. It's really cool looking. So why don't we take a look inside this box? There is the Tudor Heritage Chrono. It is also known as a Monte Carlo. This is because back in the 70s, Tudor released a similar looking watch called the Monte Carlo. It also comes with a fabric strap. If we look back here, we've got the warranty card, and then we've got the warranty booklet. This pouch is actually pretty cool. I haven't tried on the fabric strap. I prefer bracelets, but maybe I will try it someday. I really love the different colors. You have the blue of the aluminum bezel, which is bi-directional. You have the opaline center, and then you've got this light blue color inside. And then you've got these different shades of orange as well on the numbers of the minute markers, and as well as the chronograph hand. I think this is a very cool looking watch. This is a very fun watch. What would I change? Maybe if the date wheel was color matched, and even fun if it was like in orange, right? If it was like a blue date wheel with orange or something. I don't know. Maybe that's a little too wacky, but all in all, I really like this watch. You've got the bracelet itself, also quite comfortable. You have this clasp, and then it opens up. This is an automatic watch. It is a screw down crown. The pushers are also screw down, which helps with the water resistance, which I believe is 150 meters. This is not a flyback chronograph, so you need to stop and then reset to reset the chronograph hand. Then if we look at the back of the watch, it is a closed case back like most Tudors. If you look here, you see these scratches right here. These were not me. Yeah, these came when I got it. But again, I was compensated for them, so it wasn't too bad. And I know I have gotten and will get more scratches on this watch, which is all a part of wearing them and part of the journey, right? So why don't we go ahead and measure this thing? So I'm seeing about 42.3 millimeters for the case. As far as the thickness, I'm seeing about 12.5 millimeters for the case thickness, which isn't too bad. Lug to lug is at about 49.2. And then in between the lugs is 22.1. Bracelet starts up here at 21.2 and tapers down to 17.9. So it's got a pretty decent taper. It definitely feels nice on the wrist. Check out the lume. Got pretty decent lume. In this lighting, you can still see the lume. It's got this kind of light greenish color. Why don't we go ahead and see how heavy this thing is? This watch is sitting at about 166 grams. So this watch is running pretty dang accurately. It's running at about -2 to 0 seconds per day. That is awesome. Why don't we go ahead and throw it on the wrist? So here it is on the wrist, the Tudor Heritage Chrono. I think it looks very nice. I really love the colors. I like how it feels on the wrist. This is a great go anywhere, do anything watch. And do I regret going gray to get this? No, because it means I was able to get this watch. Otherwise, there would have been no way for me to get this watch and have this in my collection. And this is something I really enjoy wearing, and yeah, no regrets. So what do you think about this watch? Do you think I shouldn't have gone gray and picked a different one for my collection? Let me know down in the comments. If you like this content, please like and subscribe, and I will catch you next time.